We have now moved off the green and we need to discuss chipping. The first thing we need to understand is what kind of chip shot are we going to use? A lot of the shots you'll see on the PGA Tour and even on the LPGA Tour, you will see what we refer to as a body chip. What they'll use is they'll use their full swing grip when they get it here, you know, more in the fingers. They get their hands low like this, and they're moving their body a lot. That is a great shot, but it's one that requires a lot more practice. What we're gonna teach you is the putt chip. So let's talk about the technique. First thing we wanna do is we're gonna take our putter and we're gonna set up our putter just like we normally would. Well, what we're gonna do with our iron here is we're gonna get that shaft to match. So if we can do that, what's gonna happen is we're gonna take this heel of the club, this is the toe, this is the heel of the club, we're gonna get the heel of the club off the ground. That will get the shaft much vertical. And the reason we do that is because it really helps us from a direction standpoint. So we're gonna take our iron, we're gonna turn it into a putter. We're gonna use the same putter grip, which is again, sitting right here in the lifeline. When we do some full swings, a lot of times we'll get the club a lot lower, but that allows a lot of wrist action, and that is not what we need for consistency. So we're gonna sit the club right in the lifeline. We're gonna use our putter grip that we discussed in previous videos. We're gonna put our hand on just like that, right there, both thumbs straight down the shaft, and we're gonna make this vertical. Now, for putting, the ball is slightly forward. For this chip shot, we're gonna move the ball back. So as you can see here from this view, putter would be more in the forward half of our setup. For chipping, we're gonna move the ball to the back half. So if this is the middle of my stance, I'm gonna move the ball back, and then we're gonna lean our hands and weight forward. So you can imagine 2 things forward, 1 thing back. You want your weight and hands forward, but the ball has to be back. So if you can set up like this, right here, I'm doing my putting setup, I'm gonna move the ball back, I'm gonna lean forward with my weight and hands, and now all I've gotta do is the same thing, just rock my shoulders, okay? Notice how I haven't moved my body. The ball still stays the same way, and it virtually is a putting stroke. Now, in any golf shot, we want to hit down on the ball slightly. We want to have a slight descending blow. That allows us to be consistent and allows for even a little bit of backspin. So the way we do that is, again, by moving our weight and hands forward. A great little drill for you is just to say, hey, how would I do this here? How would I get that club up over this ball, which is, if you will, 2 or 3 putter head or club head widths, and we want to get back and through. Just brush the grass here up to down, but again, you minimize the use of your wrist. You want to use your shoulders. Again, take you through the setup one more time. Get the heel vertical, put the ball back, lean your hands and weight forward, and then simply putt up to down, and that will allow, just like that, that will allow the ball really to get up in the air and run out towards your target. So use the putt chip setup, and that will really help your chipping and allow you to make more shots like I just did and impress your girlfriends.